Good morning, day 8, and I didn't get a very good night's sleep. It was so windy, it was ridiculous. I've just had the meter out now. It's blowing 20 miles an hour now. It keeps coming and going, but it seems to have got worse this morning, definitely. So I've had to pack up in a bit of a rush, and I've not packed up very well, but at least I've still got everything and nothing's blown away. Anyway, I'm going to carry on and try and get out of this blooming wind. Ah! Would you just look at this place? You climb up and up and up, and then you think you're going over like a ridge, and you just pop out into this beautiful kind of enclosed cirque. It's stunning. The only bad thing about it is, I mean, well, actually it's not all that exposed. The wind's actually a bit calmer in here than it has been all morning. It's still gusting about 20 miles an hour, and you seem to be always walking into it. You can't catch your breath. It's really tough going. But yeah, the only bad thing is, obviously, you've got to climb out at the end of it somewhere. So that's going to be fun. There's been a lot of climbing already today. I think my assessment of the elevation chart last night was very misguided. But I'm about halfway through this stage at the moment. Got about another 4 or 4.4 miles to go until the end. Good afternoon. If you can maybe make out the figure going up there, that's James. Just met him this lunchtime. The only other GR11 I've bumped into heading my direction is English. we came down off that this morning, all the way down to the refuge you see in centre shot there. Stopped and had a bite to eat there and a drink, and now we are tackling this section, which James is doing a lot better than I am. It's really tough going, it's really hot as well. So yeah, a lot more climbing to do today.
Good morning from day 9, I believe it is. It's about 7:30 AM. I have literally just woken up, and it was a nice calm night in the end last night. Just see, we're camped in what looks like it's just a big stone circle basically. Kind of reminds me of a World War II gun pit, but I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, it gave us a little bit of protection from the bit of wind last night, and then the wind eventually died down about 10 PM, so it was nice in the end. Quite a nice view as well. There were some farmers brought through a herd of cows last night. They were on horseback and on a quad, and the cows kind of stampeded through quite close, alarmingly close to where we were, but in the end it was all okay. So we had a long day yesterday of about 19 miles. We were walking for about 10 or 11 hours, I believe it was. A lot of elevation change, and it's definitely going to be a shorter one today.
Good morning folks, it's about 11:30 a.m. on day 9. So far this morning we've had about 2 hours of kind of a constant uphill. We've basically been working our way up this valley, and we've come to the end of it. It's rather beautiful. There's been plenty of water on trail, which is nice. We've been going through water like crazy, but now we are headed somewhere up there. Just been trying to work out where the trail went, and we've seen 2 people heading up there, so yeah, we've got to climb that. Once we're at the top of that, we get to Ebon de Aniet, which is a very picturesque looking lake where I think lunch is scheduled, and then I think it's pretty much downhill from there to Salent de Gallego, which you don't pronounce it like that, but never mind. So yeah, gonna have a little break before we start the ascent. There's a marmot screaming at us, and then we get stuck into it. Alright guys, we are at the top of the climb. There is my hiking partner for the last few days. Seemed to speed up that incline rather quickly. It's rather windy and open at the top, but this is Ebon de Aniet. Quite a popular spot as there's quite a few people wandering around. A group of hikers on the other shore. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Nice blue sky. The climb, whilst it was quite bad, it wasn't quite as bad as I was imagining it was going to be. So yeah, I'm quite thankful for that. It's a nice place. I think we go a little bit further round the other side of the lake, and we should get a nice view of Pic du Midi de Osso on the French side of the mountains. So I saw that from the French side last year. It'd be nice to see it from a different perspective at this side. But this scenery is just something else up here. It's pretty amazing. Good morning folks, day 10, about just before 10:30 a.m. I'm in the main square at Salent de Gallego, however you pronounce it. Stayed in a hotel last night, not feeling too good to be honest. I've picked up a cold from somewhere, and it's making breathing and walking quite difficult, so yeah, bit of a bummer, but just press on. Said goodbye to James yesterday. He's heading off doing his own thing, hopping on and off the HRP, the GR11 and the GR10. I believe he's headed into France today, just across the border. So, and I think I'm headed up a valley in that direction. I need to check my maps, but I think I'm headed up there towards a lake. So 7-mile section today. Just going to take it easy as I'm not feeling too good, and see how things pan out from here. Well, been climbing gradually all morning. It's been about 3 hours probably. Up this beautiful, beautiful valley, little cascading waterfalls everywhere. It was really pretty, and it wasn't too steep. So yeah, it wasn't a bad walk, even though I'm all bunged up and I can't breathe properly. It wasn't too bad. This is embalsed Respumoso. There's a refuge over there. Not sure what the facilities are, but if there's a cold drink on tap, I might stop and get a drink, and then it'll be a quick rest and moving onwards and upwards. just climbed a little bit away from the refuge, and you kind of come into this view with this, I'm guessing it's maybe an old refuge or a shepherd's hut or something on the lookout there. A bit of a dam wall built up, and I'm guessing I'm going somewhere over those mountains at the end there, climbing up over them. This section so far today has just been breathtaking. I mean, the weather's obviously helped. It's a beautiful day. It's really warm and clear and blue skies. But there's just views everywhere you look. It's absolutely stunning.
Holding out, it's all you trust. Right now, you jump the gun. Like the last time that you chose, it chose you. Holding out, can you light the spark to come out of the dark? Like the last time that you chose, it chose you. It chose you. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that day. Yeah, yeah, that day. Ooh, yeah, that day. We'll go on. Falling blind through the open air. Trust the fool you let somewhere, yeah. Like the last time that you chose, it chose you. It chose you. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, we knew that day. Yeah, we knew that day. Yo. Ooh, we knew that day would go on. Ooh, we knew that day. Yeah, we knew that day. Ooh, we knew that day, yeah, would go on. Would go on, yeah. Ooh.
Good evening, it is 5:15 p.m. on day 10. The section I've just done, sorry, excuse me 1 second, just look at that. Isn't that blooming stunning? But yeah, as I was going to say, the section I've just done, the uphill and the wire bit and the downhill was easily one of the top 5 scariest things I've done. I think it made it worse because I was on my own, there was no one else around. If something had gone wrong, I'd have been in serious trouble. But I made it, thank goodness. And now I just have to make it down here, and I will be hopefully finding somewhere to put my tent in one of these beautiful lakes down here at the bottom of this descent. And I am very much looking forward to getting the tent set up tonight. Well, good evening everyone. I have finished for the day today. Just got to absolutely, I'd say 99.9% perfect camp spot. There's no one else here. It's just sublime at the moment. I have even got a little, excuse me, foot bath going on. In some very cold water, I might add. But I've got the tent set up there, so you can see someone's made a stone circle, which I've made use of. The X-Mid 2 fits in there perfectly. Life is pretty good at the moment. Today has been just brilliant, really. I can't describe it any other way. The scenery has been amazing. I hope you enjoy the views as well, because this is something else.